The philosophy of absurdism by Albert Camus basically focuses on and prioritizes the very absurdity, irrationality, unreasonability of not just human existence but also the regular human life, condition, action, ideology, success, and essentially everything else that there is that we are created, invented for ourselves, for our growth, pleasure, meaning, success is ultimately, inevitably, unbearably and helplessly worthless, meaningless, aimless, anyways. And our possessions and whatever it is that we become, achieve, will also be meaningless. But it is only upon the realization of the absurdity of human life and existence, of that everything is absurd, no matter its invention, accolades, and no matter what we invent, create, develop by ourselves, it is going to be or it is going to become absurd, worthless, meaningless anyways, because we are also absurd, because the universe is silent, it is unresponsive, impervious, indifferent to our problems, chaos, torments, tragedies, and other crises and identity problems that we're facing, suffering from, and struggling with. The universe is absolute silence and indifference towards our problems, and the human life does not provide us with anything except for unconditional, uncircumstantial, perpetual, never ending suffering, chaos, tension, stress, anxiety, torments, and many other bad things. And the growth, progress, learning also comes at a very heavy cost and price of endurance and tolerance of limitless and eternal suffering, chaos, struggle, torment, anyways, for as long as we're there, for as long as the human beings are there and we're living, we're going to have to learn to either adapt to manage or overcome one suffering, chaos, tragedy, torment after another, because life is a mechanic, instantaneous process that runs by itself. It's mechanical. It's not controlled by ourselves. Life happens on its own because it's a living organism of evolution and directed by the energy and invisible forces of the universe, carrying the soul for the fulfillment, realization of certain ends, ambitions, goals, purposes in our lives, upon the fulfillment of which we are going to vanish, disappear, fade into nothingness, into the infinity of the universe, which is our origin and from exactly where we came as human beings. So the whole human life is meaningful and absolutely, utterly meaningless, worthless, aimless at the same time, because it's the blind, unconscious force to live that creates this suffering, and there is nothing we can do to fundamentally alter the situation because it's irreversible and unflinching.